Ever since Blue Ivy started performing in the spotlight with her mom, the attention to her appearance has been wild, and not in the best of ways. We've been known about Beyonce and Grandma Tina Knowles' obsession with Eurocentric beauty standards, but honey, it's getting worse. Sources are confirming that Blue Ivy is getting a facelift, and Beyonce enforced it. This comes right after people accused Beyonce of bleaching Blue's skin to look more Western, and now a facelift? Just as a reminder, Blue is 13 years old. Although Beyonce says she did not force her to be in the spotlight, she said that touring and performing on stage is something that Blue wanted herself, but that doesn't explain the heavy makeup and adult clothes they make her wear. In addition, the dance routines she indulges in with Beyonce's backup dancers is suited for a grown audience. That is not somewhere a 13-year-old should be performing on. Here's what a few people have said about this. Blue looks 17, not 13. They even had her in an evening gown showing cleavage. Most children in show business at an early age are messed up by the time they become adults because the entertainment industry is evil. Everybody doesn't agree with what Beyonce is doing with Blue Ivy. She is 13, and she has been looking way older than her age as a result of all the makeup. With the industry being so dark, I think Beyonce should let Blue turn 18 before she gets into it. She deserves to have a normal childhood. She has been subjected to so much scrutiny before she was even born. Allegedly, Beyonce and Mama Tina have been privately frustrated that Blue did not inherit more of her mother's face card. Instead, her facial features lean more into the image of her billionaire father, Jay-Z. It's been alleged that Beyonce has a glam team in place that's constantly working overtime to soften some of Blue's facial features with heavy makeup before she hits the stage or the red carpet. Word is, Blue has already been made hyper-aware of what the public says about her looks. She's reading the comments, and that's why she started leaning into makeup really early, trying to tilt the scale to look more like a clone of her mom than being referred to as her dad's twin. Sources claim that a long-term image strategy that includes future facial refinements once Blue is of age is already in place. At the moment, the ship of a nose job rumor has already sailed, and more body modifications are allegedly on the way. Blac Chyna's mama, Tokyo Toni, has been making matters worse. I mean, she's always been known for spilling conspiracy theories about Beyonce and Jay-Z being part of the Illuminati and such. This time, however, people supported her when she said Blue Ivy was too young to be displayed on stage like that.
13-year-old of mine is gonna be doing all of this in front of no grown ass. I don't give a what you talking about. I don't give a you ain't doing it. Do that you grown or old enough to do it. So guess what? Little Beyonce, go ahead, cause later on she just training y'all fucking.
Now we know most of her rants come from a place of bitterness, but it seems there might be some truth to what she's saying. I mean, there's loads of internet creeps out there who would stop at nothing to get some dirt on Blue, so it's real wild that Beyonce's open to putting her out to the world so early.
So cool, you're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Who's the choreographer?
Honestly, Tyreek.
You got A. You is so.
Of course, we know that Beyonce herself was pushed into the spotlight when she was much younger, but honey, at least she dressed and acted like a child. She wasn't out here wearing heavy makeup and performing dance routines like an adult.
I'd like to thank the judges for picking me, my parents who I love you, Houston.
Here's what a few people have to say about Blue Ivy being put on display like this. Blue Ivy, they treat that child as an indentured servant. It doesn't appear like they gave her a choice whether or not she wants to be like them. She exists in a gilded cage, paraded around in stunned, compliant silence, and ordered to sing and dance on command. They've created a manufactured performer, not a daughter. Another person added, "Unfortunately, I agree." Although Tokyo didn't have to be so vulgar in her explanation, Blue is 13 with cleavage on display. Some of the dance moves are overly sexual emo, but to each their own. No one can tell anyone else how to raise their children. Just be mindful that there are predatory eyes and souls everywhere. A few stage appearances is cool, but she's full-on working on the tour, and she's in full makeup, dancing on stage with adults. Let children be children while they can. Time really does fly by. And it's not just Blue Ivy. I've seen Northwest with cleavage on display, and dressed and made up too mature for her age also. Now, there's other people that support Beyonce's choice to show off Blue as much as possible, as long as it's what she wants. Like this person that said, "Y'all forget that Beyonce started younger than Blue. She was under the wing of Matthew and Tina the whole time. She was protected. Why would y'all think Beyonce wouldn't protect her own child? Y'all should spend some time reading and watching those old Destiny Child videos or Beyonce videos to educate y'allselves." Regardless of whether or not Blue Ivy is being pushed into the eye of the public too early on in her life, and hence subjected to image scrutiny more often than a child her age should endure, it can be argued that Beyonce and Jay-Z have proper means to ensure that her mental health stays peak. On the other hand, the allegations against Beyonce and Mama Tina Knowles trying to tweak Blue's image to fit a more Western style cannot be overlooked. I mean, the changes are getting more and more oblivious. Here's what the people are saying. Am I tripping? Or when she was younger, she took after her dad more, and now she looks more like her mom? Another person added, all of her children look like Jay-Z. Should have thought about it before getting married. I feel bad for her. Telling her not to read comments is one thing, but it's so much harder to see it on a daily basis in her own family. Child, like I said, it's really wild out here with these allegations and side-by-side comparisons, but we want to know what your thoughts are. Leave them down there in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this.